Welcome back. Financial planning can be a super rewarding career. Today we're going to talk to two young financial planners who candidly talk about why they do what they love.
Well, I started my business in 2012 after spending about 15 years in the corporate world. So I got a bit of experience with financial planners working with different corporates, and was actually really quite inspired by what they were doing with their clients and how they were helping their clients, and that was the reason why I got into the industry. What about you, Clayton?
Yeah, I got into the industry through tax accounting. Actually, I was working side by side with a tax accountant, and he had a mate who was a financial advisor in the same office, and he was just doing a really good job, helping people out. He seemed to be enjoying himself a lot more than I was. So yeah, you have a tangible difference in people's life. So this is not something that you do numbers on a computer somewhere. It has an actual effect into someone's life, and they actually thank you with, emails and just personally face to face, and you can see the gratitude, and you make their life intrinsically better.
I think sometimes you almost solve a problem that they don't know they've even got.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time with my clients educating them as to different situations that they don't even know about, and they're really grateful that you've taken the time to actually help them, and when they didn't even know that they had that need.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
A real case example that I've got is a client who I actually inherited her from another financial planner who didn't specialise on the insurance side, and it's quite a sad story really, because she was battling breast cancer, and she didn't realise that she could actually claim her life insurance prior to her dying, and she had young kids in their teens. So I was actually able to sort out the claim inside 2 hours, and she had money in her bank account. So she was able to rest easy, knowing that her kids were going to be financially okay without having to worry about going through probate or anything like that, because the kids had the money in the account before she passed away, and unfortunately she passed away that night. So it was really quite incredible. It gives me goosebumps, but to be able to
She knew the money was there?
She knew the money was there inside 2 hours, so she was able to spend her last couple of hours with her kids and with her close family and friends, knowing that financially they'll be okay. It's full on, yeah, but it was amazing.
Yeah, really good example. So I deal with a lot of younger clients that earn a bit of money and they love to go traveling. This one particular guy, we helped save up for about 12 months to move to Europe, and we go for a beer just before he's about to leave the country, and he goes, "Mate, I've just fallen in love with this woman," and we're like, "Okay, so we'll just work 12 months towards this," and he goes, "Yeah, I know." So he goes to Europe. Within a week, I get an email, "I'm coming back to Australia." Now he's quit his job, he had all these flights. Basically, he really did spend all his money. He had no income because he was going to start working overseas. Anyway, so he comes back to Australia. He's got no cash flow. He's got nothing. And sat him back down in my office, and I'm like, right, so now Mac 2, like, we go again. And I've been holding his hand for the last sort of month, getting him back up to speed again. But now he's got a house. He's got a new job. We've sorted out a bunch of stuff. And I mean, I got an email last week. He's like, I would be screwed without you. So each day is very varied. It's very different. It's unlike any other job I've ever done. It is intellectually satisfying in that there are problems to solve, and these involve numbers, and it's not just hard calculations. It's using qualitative information and a life story and goals and dreams and purposes, and then making that fit in with real life. So it's intellectually satisfying. It's personally and relationally satisfying, because you become quite close with especially some clients, and it does satisfy you professionally, but also it's something that you can sort of put your heart into as well.
I think that was a great answer. I think I would almost agree with everything there, but you don't know what's going to happen each day. You don't know who you're going to meet, and I've met some incredible people, highly intelligent people who need some help still, and who are happy to say, I need some help, can you help me?
Absolutely.
And I love being able to problem solve. because sometimes there are really tricky situations and your mind goes into overload trying to figure out how to solve that problem for them, and then when penny drops with something, it's like, whoa, that's amazing. Like you almost surprise yourself sometimes, but yeah, it's really cool.
That was helpful, and I hope you agree that financial planning could be a great career for you. If you want more information, follow us on Facebook or follow Grad Mentor Student on LinkedIn.